Yo, yo, yo. So didn't want to leave y'all didn't want to leave y'all hanging. So check it out. So of course, the news is known by now. The Aces lost. We eliminated from the playoffs. We won 2 championships. I can't be greedy, you know. Can't be a greedy dog over here, man. Would have loved to three-peat. Salute to all the Liberty fans out there. We put you guys through a lot last season, and you guys were able to get your vengeance this year on us. So, look, first things first, I just want to say, it was incredible. 3 years, man, almost made it back to the finals, but it just wasn't meant to be. And ultimately, the Liberty looked like the better team against the Aces. So yeah, man, at least we didn't get swept. So we take some pride in that, perhaps. It's going to be a long off season, a lot to address. Cannot return the same team, but make no mistake, this team has some high quality superstars led by none other than A'ja Wilson. But when I look at the Liberty, they just look like a team that's hell bent on a mission. And either team that wins Game 5, the Lynx or the Sun, Tuesday, they got their hands completely full. And I feel like the Liberty, of course, are the favorite here going forward. Make no mistake about it, best team all season. And so, they earn the right to play and move on, and the Aces don't advance. So there it goes. I mean, my Fever eliminated. I said my Fever. Caitlin Clark and her teammates. Gotta be careful about how I say things, because, until they put the right roster around Caitlin, I'm not going all in with the Fever until they put the right roster, right coaches around Caitlin. But look, folks, long story short, let me just say this. I wish this phone would stop vibrating, but I know how to make it stop. But okay, so getting back to what I'm saying here, you look at the Aces, and in the fourth quarter, they just went ice cold, man. They just went ice cold. Couldn't make anything until late when Tiffany Hayes made a 3. A'ja Wilson made a 3. Kelsey Plum made a 3, but it came too late, man. And you look at another thing, the Liberty improved Leonie Fibich. That's huge improvement right there. Her ability to guard, defend, stretch the floor, put the ball down and drive to the cup. You look at the depth, this team can go, 10 deep. This team, the superstar stepped up this time around. Breanna Stewart came up huge. Sabrina Ionescu, wasn't no throwing up on the sideline. This time she was throwing up threes and knocking them down. So, yeah, man, take a long exhale, a long pause. We're not really going to use this particular video to talk about how the team can get better. We'll do that later. But yeah, I just want to thank A'ja Wilson, just for giving it everything you had. Fantastic year, which, you capped it with the MVP. So, honest to you for that. You was big time. Kelsey Plum, appreciate you for fighting through everything. Know you're going through a lot. Know you went through a lot. So, it's appreciated, your effort, all-star Olympian. Hey, you done some amazing things in your career in this year. Jackie Young fighting through illness, injury, whatever it may be. Look, man, it's been a hell of a ride, but hopefully, this thing ain't over, Don't want to talk about too much into the future, but hopefully, we can bounce back, man. Let's figure out a way to turn this thing into the 80s Lakers and Celtics, man. Duke it out for the chips, Wouldn't that be something? But I think the Liberty are a better team, man. So the Aces got to make moves, keep up with the times, keep up with the Joneses. So you got to make moves and additions, and also, shout out to welcome to HD TV. Whenever I use somebody's lines, I want to give him credit. So, he say, You can't waste Asia's prime years, and I agree. You can't be doing that. So, an old song I like by Luther Vandross. It's called "Can't Be Doing That Now." Yeah, Asia Wilson. We don't want to waste your prime years. We can't be doing that. Can't be doing that now. So yeah, man. Hopefully Chelsea Gray come in 100% healthy, or at least somewhat close to it. I want to say that. I did want to at least address Chelsea, because I think she played much better. But I definitely think that, we need more from her. So I did want to just address just Chelsea. But it's been a very, very good season. Probably not your usual Aces characteristic season where they, have single digit losses. That wasn't that this season. We didn't buzz off through competition. But man, what can I say? Team, man, tired legs, maybe fatigue mentally, physically, possibly. It's possible, man. The years of mileage. And I suppose, the Olympics. Yeah, the Olympics was this season. So I suppose you just wear and tear without making excuses, man. And again, New York was just a better team. We'll take nothing away from them, man. Big salute to J. Jordan, New York Liberty fan. Nothing but love, bro. Happy for your squad, man. Proud of you guys to get this opportunity. I think every team, organization, fan base, and franchise should get a chance to experience what it's like to be able to pull that championship in, be able to hang that banner, be able to have a parade, be able to, gather and talk about it, celebration. I think every organization, fan base, franchise should be able to experience this. So, hey, man, best of wishes to Jay and all the Liberty fans, man. Again, as I close, you don't want to harbor no resentment, especially when you done won 2 titles. It'd be different if we never won. And do I like losing? No, I don't like losing. But you got to be a class act, man. You got to be a class act. Because I tell you, man, ain't nothing worse than somebody moping, crying when they lose. So, yeah, man. Deep breath, deep breath. Won't be no celebrating this year, man. Won't be no celebrating. So, Caitlin Clark, she ain't make it. I was cheering on Caitlin. Cheering on her teammates. They got swept, and we lost in 4 games. Now, oddly enough, as I close, the Minnesota Lynx, they are a team. They have 4 players out of the top 30. My top 30 favorite players. They got 4 names on their team, so I do like a lot of the Minnesota players, at least 4 or 5. But I would hope that they would make it so I could cheer for some of the players I like. But outside of that, man, I'm just gonna sit back and enjoy the rest of this. Minnesota win, great. If they don't, they don't. But in the finals, if it's New York and Connecticut, I'll just watch. If it's Minnesota and New York, I hope he gets it. But hey, man, that's it for this video. Aces fans, look, I'll be back. We got a lot to talk about. And it ain't been the best season in terms of, our season. But at least we made the playoffs again and we fought for our crown. And for me, as an Aces fan, I haven't been able to do as many games and talk about the Aces as much. So, we'll get better. We will get better. But that's going to do it for this video. Like, comment, subscribe if you haven't. And I get at you in the comment section. Until the next time. Peace, Aces fans.